What's going on, guys? This is Captain. Welcome back to another video. And once again, I have the dorm to myself. This is amazing. Yeah, my roommate is out, like, partying or something. I have no idea. So yeah, it's Friday evening. I get to have the place to myself till probably maybe 2 o'clock, 2:30, and then my roommate's going to come in and probably wake me up, so that'll be fun. Anyway, I want to do something a little bit different today. And I'm actually going to tell you guys a story. So I'm going to try not to go into too much detail. I'm going to sort of try to tell you as quick as I possibly can. Maybe I'll do another video about it in which because I'll be honest with you, I actually filmed a video before this which was describing the whole entire thing in a lot of detail, but I figured, you guys don't want to stay for that. It's too long. Maybe I'll upload that some other time. But anyway, I wanted to, because I only have like 17, 18 more minutes on the thing, so I'm going to try to be as brief as I possibly can with the story. Not as I possibly can. Alright, I keep repeating myself. Anyway, let me just tell the story. So this story actually takes place months back, and it has to do, and the reason I'm telling the story is because it has to do with a video that never made it on my channel. Yet it was the first time that I've ever uploaded a video in which YouTube didn't allow it to even be uploaded. So what I did was I tried to upload it again. I tried to trim stuff. I tried to, or maybe I just tried to upload it again because I put it on private originally and they won't even allow that. I tried to maybe tweak some things a little bit, but YouTube still wouldn't allow it, so I got a couple strikes for that, or maybe I just got one. I don't know if it was the same. I don't know how it worked. Anyway, YouTube took both the videos down because what took place during this video that was and this was all the way back late October. I don't think it was it wasn't the weekend before Halloween, but it was the 2 Fridays. The Friday before the Friday before Halloween. That was when we went down to the beach and did something that isn't allowed, that shouldn't be done in public, that nobody should hear about, and certainly shouldn't be seen on YouTube. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about what happened, what transpired, and why I couldn't upload the video that I wanted to keep private, and even that was too much for YouTube. Yeah, here we go. This is the story of the new Axe Effect, what's the video titled? A New Axe Effect video, the video that never was, the one that's been banned from my channel, and I'm not even sure if I could put in pictures of it because it's way too, shall we say, graphic to be shown on YouTube. So I don't even think I could add pictures. The least I could do is tell you guys a story, though. So what happened was my friends and I went to the Cape Cod. I'm sure if you live in New England, you're familiar with what I'm talking about. I don't know how popular Cape Cod is in the U.S. in general, but I'm talking about Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Now, what happened was, and this was the first time I'd ever been up to the Cape too, what happened was I actually drove up alone because I was only going to stay one day for the weekend at the Cape. This was Columbus Day weekend, and what happened was I was trying to drive to the hotel. I put on Google Maps, and I tried to pull over and then to put Google Maps on, but I slammed into a curb and popped my tire. And I also forgot to get my contacts, so I couldn't drive it anywhere to get it fixed. So what I did was that night, my friends and I went down to the dock. We hung out a little bit. I was walking around, no contacts in my eyes, couldn't see anything. If I had had my contacts in, I probably would have jumped in the water because the water was still pretty warm, even though it was getting a little cooler out, but it was still early October, so the weather was very nice, very warm. If you live in Mass or New England, and like I said, New England, you'll know that October's probably the best month for weather around here. But anyway, what I was saying was back to my. I go on these long tangents. I get sidetracked. Anyway, I got my legs up too. So what happens was my parents picked me up, and obviously they were really angry. They took my car to the shop, so I had to stay at school for the weekend, which I wasn't quite comfortable doing yet. And there was like nobody here. It was Columbus Day weekend. Everybody had gone home to be with their families. Not even one of my friends who stays here every weekend, who lives in Bermuda. So obviously he can't drive back and forth on the weekends. He was. I don't know. I think he might have been in the Cape. I don't know. Was he in the Cape too? I think he was visiting a relative though, so he couldn't hang out with us. Anyway, my friends. I think they were kind of disappointed that I couldn't like hang out with them that weekend, and I didn't want to let them know about the whole tire thing, but they did find out, and they were nice enough to forgive me, and I love them for that, and they're great friends, but. They wanted me to pay them back because I paid one of my friends back who was paying for the hotel. They wanted me to give something back in return. So what the plan was is I had to buy them a few Axe cans and hairspray, and we all got balaclavas to go down to the beach. My suggestion was to get those Stanley Kubrick Eyes Wide Shut masks. I was joking at the time. It's not. I remember I made that joke. It was funny. It was kind of fun. Whatever. Anyway, our plan was to go down to the beach and use hairspray and okay. So let's review this. We're going down to the beach in late October. During the evening, we're wearing balaclavas and we're using lighters and hairspray. So you can only imagine somebody who were to see this would probably panic and call the police. I don't think anybody saw us, but if they did, my God, would they freak out. I don't know. I have no idea. We weren't wearing the mask the whole time. We just used them to take a picture because it was already too dark out. And so what we did, the hairspray wasn't working. We couldn't make flames out of it. So what we did was we actually made a fire pit. We had done this before. We had bought firewood. We had bought materials. And we couldn't make flamethrowers. So what we did is I got this cheap hairspray. My other friend bought an Axe can. What I did was I put my hairspray in because and apparently it was supposed to explode, and I had no idea how powerful and explosive that an explosion could happen if it was dropped into a pit of fire. So that wasn't working for a few minutes. I got one of my friends to film, but then we actually dropped a Axe cannon, and only seconds later, huge explosion. We were all shocked. I don't think we had quite anticipated that. And wouldn't you know it, only seconds later, I am standing talking to my friends about what I just witnessed. Because some of my friends were up there because there's a railing above the beach shore where you could actually see it pretty well. I was down there in the beach when it was happening. We were using lighter fluid, very dangerous and stupid childish stuff. But it's just something that my friends and I do. I'm now sort of spilling the beans to the world. I still don't think I should be talking about this or uploading it. It's only happened a few months ago. But what happened was, wouldn't you know it, the second explosion, I could feel the power of it just almost like this, because it was to the left of me. I was maybe about 4 or 5 feet away. Maybe a little further, maybe a little closer. I have no idea, but it was about maybe the length of the average person, and it almost hit me. And I remember I got hit by an ember too, and we ran out of there. And I think my friend actually, by the time we got back to back to the school and to our dorm rooms, my friend actually went back to grab some of the shrapnel that had from the Axe cans. Apparently the sand was black too. Apparently there were divots in the ground. It had looked that there had been not like a war had just taken place, but sort of a military style, like sort of like a military training session on a beach had just taken place. So he had to clean that up. But yeah, not one of my prouder moments. Obviously, I made a really stupid and childish mistake by popping my tire, which I had to pay to get fixed. It cost me like way too much, and then we went down to the beach to blow up hairspray. I'm not proud about it. I'm a little proud about it because it was fun, but will that's probably my favorite experience that I've ever had with friends in general, and my favorite memory of college and just being with my group of friends in general. I don't know if anything will ever top that weekend. We did do the same thing in February, and we'll probably do the same thing again. It's just something that we do. It's stupid, it's childish, but I promise you, it's the only insane thing I've ever done in my life. So, but that's part of college, right? I mean, people do stupid things. Some people, you know, they get stoned, they do drugs. Some people get blacked out drunk, they wake up, they barf their guts out. Other people blow shit up at the beach. I mean, we all do crazy things sometimes. If that was particularly crazy, especially for somebody that's mild laid back like me. But, you know, what are you gonna do? It was fun. But yeah, that's the story of a new Axe Effect video. Obviously, I can't upload that because it's way too violent. I shouldn't talk about this, and I don't know why I just want to talk about it. I just want to explain the banned video that I couldn't get out there. I need to tell somebody. Alright, I should probably wrap this up. I don't know how many more minutes I have on this video camera. Oh, I've only been filming for 12 and a half minutes. Okay, I could actually burn some time. I won't though. I'm trying to finish this video as quick as I possibly can. Anyway, obviously I can't put any screenshots. It's too graphic. I can't. It's just it's too much. I can't show anything. I mean, I could have in the early days of YouTube, I could have uploaded this and nobody would bat an eyebrow. YouTube wouldn't do anything about it. Nowadays, YouTube is extremely strict, and if you go as far as to toe the line with their guidelines, they will get you for it. And like they did with me, so I couldn't upload the video even when it was in private. And this was particularly a crazy thing that I did, so what are you gonna do? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little, I don't know if you want to call it an embarrassing story, but a little fun fact about me. It's story time, you know. Like I said, we all do stupid and childish things. I'm not proud of it, but it's just something that I wanted to talk about. You know, I want to get a video out there for you guys. I uploaded a video about the presidents last week that I had filmed a couple Thursdays ago, so go check it out. That's a pretty cool video. I'm gonna upload this right now. Thank you all for watching. God bless, and I'll see you later.